Hey guys, another day out on the DNS homestead here, if you want to call it that. We're going to be taking this tractor out into the woods and clearing down some trails. So that will be today's goal. All right guys, quick question for all of you that have owned tractors for more than a year, unlike me. How often do you grease the front end loader? All these Zerks around here. I just topped them off again, put a few squirts in each one just to make sure it's getting greased, but we haven't used it a lot. But how often do you do it? Do you do it every single time you go out, or do you just do it every once in a while? I'd be very interested to hear what you have to say. So we're going to be hooking the box blade to the back of this thing and just kind of gouging out, clearing out some of our trails that we have along our woods today. We were going to take the bush hog out there, but since it's so uneven, I figured it'd be best to take a first pass with the box blade today. So in case you're wondering why my hand is all bandaged up, I was working with the propane torch and I kind of grabbed the torch by the top on accident, and well, I burnt my hand pretty good. So that is why I'm wearing these bandages with duct tape wrapped around it. All right, so a couple bad things here. One is our top link here. The top link bar here seems to be bent. I don't know if it came to us bent or not. It's the first time I'm noticing it. So I'm gonna have to get this replaced. I'm gonna see if it'll work for this particular job. It's not gonna be able to, we can't adjust this to the right length, but it must have got bent somehow. You can kind of see it's crooked up there. So I'm gonna have to go Tractor Supply. I think they sell those, and get that replaced. Also gotta make sure I don't dig these teeth into the tires here. But this is at an angle here, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to straighten this guy out. All right, don't laugh at me because I'm still new, but I was able to adjust it up here to get this thing leveled out. Yeah, this is obviously still kind of broken up here, so I'm gonna have to replace this at some point. Hopefully they're not too expensive. As you can see, we weren't really digging that well in the middle because those teeth weren't really making contact because of that broken part up top, or the bent part I should say. So we lowered the teeth to the lowest setting, see if we can dig in that way, and we'll go from there. Well guys, it took a little bit getting used to the controls, trying to get it up and down when we got too much material stuck in the box blade, but it seems to be doing a pretty good job. For the first pass, it got most of it. There's some sections where there's big roots and rocks going across. I just had to leave the way it was. Have to get a chainsaw or something out here to clear those up out of the way. The roots, not the rocks. But yeah, then we can clear out this nice little section here as well, so we don't have a bunch of weeds that we have to deal with in the future. I mean, they'll grow back, but less weeds to deal with in the future when we come back through. Liking it so far. You liking it so far? Mm-hmm. Might not even have to bring the bush hog up here. We'll see. Be on the way back through this particular trail, we'll probably use a combination of the box blade and also the front end loader to kind of clean up my mess as I'm going through. Don't want to leave big piles of dirt and brush out in the middle of the trail as we're going. So I might try to shove some of this stuff out of the way, clear this up a bit, and see how long that lasts. So yeah, needless to say, the tractor can do a pretty good job at clearing out this vegetation. I would obviously need to smooth this out a little bit if I was gonna put anything out here, but I should keep the vegetation off of it for a little while for our campsite. We'll have to put something down as a ground layer, or weeds will just grow back, so this doesn't just turn into a big pile of mud. But this tractor definitely makes it a lot easier than doing that all by hand. Well guys, that is a wrap for today. It's obviously not perfect, but we did smooth out the trail a little bit for about a 4-foot wide path. Then I took the bucket back through and cleared up some of my heaps of pile of garbage that I left in the trail. Not that garbage, like dirt garbage, but tractor's doing a really good job. A lot better than I expected, even with the bent top link. So we'll have to go get that fixed at some point. Well guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. You can also check us out at
DNSadventures.com.
And as always,
adventure on.
Yeah!